guys, it's Hannah here and I'm back with haul part 3. Alright, so this is a Cult Beauty spend and get bag and the Muse Beauty Pro spend and get offer. So let's get started with Cult Beauty. It was spend however many dollars and get this massive bag worth heaps of money. So yes, I didn't actually keep a lot of the things out of the get stuff, but yeah, they kind of got shared around with the rest of the family. But you got this nice linen, kind of canvassy zippy bag that says Cult Beauty on it. I knew I missed a product. Missed a product in here, but it's also in here, so it's okay. I'll talk about it then. So the products I purchased. I'm on a bit of a Charlotte Tilbury kick at present time. If you watched the haul from my first, when it was actual isolation haul, I did a Charlotte Tilbury order and got a couple of their eyeshadow palettes. And this time I went for more Charlotte Tilbury on Cult Beauty. I'm wearing this today. This is the Airbrush Bronzer in the shade number 2 medium. Now you're saying, Hannah, you're not medium, you're very fair. Yes, the fair shade is too fair for a fair person like me. This is actually the right colour for me. It's really lovely. I used a Mecca brush today, just a standard tapered bronzing brush, which I always use. The compact is beautiful. The lovely gold CT. And then this is the shade. Now I'm going to compare it to my other massive bronzer, the Marc Jacobs Tantastic. Yeah, so they're pretty similar. This is a little bit warmer, but it doesn't come across too warm on the skin. Probably don't need both, considering this is 25 grams. This is 16 grams. Okay, so this is much bigger, but they're both beautiful. Both matte, beautiful. If you don't like the coconut scent though, I think the Charlotte Tilbury would do you well. But I do love that, both that bronzer as well. The other thing I got from Charlotte Tilbury was the Pillow Talk Cheek to Chic Swish and Glow blusher. Didn't realise this was called the Swish and Glow. I thought that this was a Swish and Pop. So this is a shimmery blush. When I first got it, I was very concerned because it's really shimmery. I didn't end up swatching, like, it is really shimmery. But I have it on today with a highlighter and it's not too bad. I actually don't mind it at all. It's really pretty. I don't do the separate things because the glow, this inner portion bit, isn't enough to actually highlight. So I don't do that. But the blush on its own is actually really pretty. Next, I am in a lip balm phase because I'm stuck at home and not wearing lip products except lip balm. So I picked up something that was on my $1,000 Sephora cart, the Fresh Sugar Peach Lip Balm, which will be moving into my nightstand. Oh, it smells so good. See, I actually think I prefer the smell of the Revlon Peach Lip Balm. But this is more actually peachy because my Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask is almost finished. There is like no product of this. I will definitely be probably finished with this by the end of the year with how much I'm using lip balm at the moment. But I'm really glad to have it and at least use it because I love the Fresh Lip Balm formula. Then what is on my eyes today with the Dose of Colours Sassy Siennas palette, because I went real warm today, is the Kosas 10-second eyeshadow in Globe. Now, I've heard very mixed things about this, but it was on sale. I'm pretty sure it was half price. And basically I needed a couple more dollars to get to the shipping thing. So I got get the free gift. And this is a really pretty copper colour. I have this on my lid today. And it's really nice. It does kind of blend not fantastic. When you blend it, it kind of deepens. It's like a deep base and then the colour moves. So it's not fantastic, which is why I do have the shadows with it. It's definitely not a 10-second eyeshadow. It's like a lid shine to go with my mattes. But I don't mind the colour. It's quite pretty. And then on my inner corner, giving me some beautifulness, is probably the thing that I did not need the most at. Not that I needed any of this. But if you've been following me for the last 2 years or so, you know I have an addiction to sparkly top coat things. Give me all the sparkly pressed eyeshadow things all the time. And this is a product that, I don't care what anyone says, when Estee Lauder and Victoria Beckham did their collection however long ago, this product was released. Okay? This is the Victoria Beckham Lid Luster in Blonde. It was even called Blonde. I know, because I had to be told not to buy it by my friend at the corporate store because she said, you don't need it. And at the time I didn't have my addiction with sparkly eyeshadow things toppers that I do now. So I bought it. I'm so glad I bought it. It is a beautiful white gold. It is stunning. I've popped it over so many. I've barely worn makeup. I've worn this twice. I have it on today and I've worn it another time. So many. But both times it's looked beautiful. This time I focused it as the inner corner. Last time I did do it kind of as a topper over the top to brighten the look I had on up. And that worked really nicely as well. So those are the things I purchased to get the free gift. And these are the things out of the free gift that I actually kept. First, the Charlotte Tilbury Charlotte's Magic Cream Light. Now I actually got one of these in the skincare bag as well. The Caroline Hirons one that I forgot to mention. So I actually have 2 of these. And that is totally fine by me. Because the original Charlotte's Magic Cream is too rich for me, but I think this would be pretty alright at night at least. I prefer a water-based moisturiser in the morning, just with my skin type. But I have 2 of these. Then we have the Cult Beauty reusable cotton rounds. I have used one of these both for toner and for eye makeup remover, and they're actually quite nice. They're like felt. It's like a piece of felt cut in circle. So I could totally do this at home. But something that's nice to do for the planet. Then we have the Nars Star Woman Power Pigment Liquid Lipstick, which is the red colour. I have American Woman, I think in a mini. I've had this before, but it leaked everywhere. So hopefully this one doesn't leak. This is the really nice red that I wore on Christmas last year. So I know I like this colour, so hopefully this one doesn't make a mess on me. And then the final thing, which is kind of why I bought the whole thing, was a Natasha Nona 5-pan palette. This is in the Colour Story number 9. And it is a really nice cool toned palette. So basically I'd use everything but the silver. Because I'm not a big silver person, but it's got this really great olivey, goldy colour. The silver, a deep taupe, a really nice light bronzy taupe, and then this really nice sparkly taupe. It's really pretty. I haven't used this. It's really not the season for it, but that is what I got. Next was the Muse Beauty Spend and Get sale. And basically I've been wanting to get some of the Viseart Petite Pro palettes for ever since I bought my big Pro palette last year. I really love the mattes in that, and I wanted to get some of the Petite Pros because I've heard they're fantastic. So what do I go do? I go and buy 1 million of them. Not really. I bought 2 of the Edits, which is the 12 pans, and 2 Petite Pros, which are the 8 pans. the deal was buy 2 of these, get 30% off, and get an Eason brush. Same with these. So I did that. And then I had to buy more things to get free shipping because shipping was costing me a ridiculous amount of money. Shipping was costing more than just 1 set of these. I was like going to be good and only get 2. But shipping was going to take me to the amount that I would have to spend to get free shipping. I'm like, I'm not spending the same amount on shipping as how much it's going to take me to get 2 free shipping. I'm just going to spend it on product and get free shipping. Because like if it's gonna cost save me money, I'll spend the money on shipping. But when it's gonna cost me the exact same amount, I ain't doing that. That's just silly. So let's start with the 2 Petite Pros, and these are the 2 newest ones. I was really hoping these were going to be on Muse because they literally launched, I think, the week or 2 weeks before, and they weren't on Sephora US yet when this sale started. This is the Midsummer and the Solstice. So they're the neutral mauvey one. Which looks like this. This is Midsummer. I really like the packaging of these, that the outside packaging that like kind of matches the tones of the inside. I think that's really cool. That's nice. So usually these are 4 mattes and 4 shimmers. This one is not. This is 5 mattes, 2 shimmers, and a matte with sparkle in it. Which is confusing to me. Now I am going to keep these on there because they're magnetic. And one of mine popped out in shipping, and thankfully the plastic kept it down. So I am going to keep it like this. But that is Midsummer. It's a Scream Tanner. And then Solstice is still on the nudie side, but it's a little bit warmer. But then it's got like the cool toned duochrome in it. So I've worn both. I've worn everything, all 4 of these palettes. And the mattes remind me of my Neutral Mattes palette. The shimmers remind me of my Theory palette. Do I still have that palette? No, I gave it to Erin because the colours just weren't right. These are so beautiful. Like those metallics, and the duochrome has like bluey, like the blue in this is much more intense in the shift than the blue shift in the Midsummer palette. So it's kind of funny that this shift is much more intense than the Midsummer because this is much more warmer. So you'd think the cool tone shift wouldn't be as intense. But it's still gorgeous on the eye. I've used that one. Then the 2 Edit palettes, which are the 12 pans. I have the Rose Edit and the Spritz Edit. Now I did want to get the Paris Edit. I did want to get the Rose Edit, but they sold out. Like I'd ordered the Rose and they're like, were sold out. Which one do you want? I was like, all right, I'll get the Spritz. So this is the one I knew I wanted. This is Paris, which is just very much my color story. It's muted loveliness. It's got like a purpleness to it, but there's also a neutralness to it, and it's just really lovely. I like it a lot. The only shade I wouldn't use is this bluey, grey, silver colour. And there's always one of those in a palette. It's like a steely blue colour. I don't know how. Viseart's pinky metallics are always the most intense. So that's the Rose Paris Edit. The Rose Edit was like even more pinky purple. So I'm glad that I got the Spritz because I was worried the Spritz would be too warm. Now I'd seen Haley O, who's also on Beauty News, get this palette, and it's very warm, but runs also very pink. And that was my issue. I didn't mind if it was warm, but I didn't want to run warm pink. I don't like warm pink. I like cool pink. Like purples. If your pinky looks more on the side of purple, then I like it. Now I have used this, and I actually really liked the look that came out of it. I used this sucker here all over my lid. Oh my goodness. I wish I had names of these. But that shade there, like, makes this whole palette. And then I used it with, even with the pinky and the burgundy, and I actually quite liked it. The burgundy is probably the driest. Purples usually are, because they're not fun to formulate, and now I'm trying to swatch it over slightly wet skin, so it's not looking good at all. But yes, so this is the spritz. This is really, really quite pretty. I'm glad I got that one and not another pinky one, because the rest were all quite pinky. So then the brushes were the Esom G27, which is a little flat shader, and then the Esom G29, which I would use for like an all over setting color or like blending my primer in. And then I got this little liner set, which was super cute. It's the Esom liners. Esom is the Muse home brand. It's Muse backwards. This is the dual-ended liner set, and it came with the sharpener. I needed a new pencil sharpener. But these were kind of cool. They're dual-ended pencils. They have a matte on one side and a shimmer on the other. And I think when you're doing liners, that's actually not too bad, because I have a lot of liners, but I also like a variety of color in my liners. So we've got the black and platinum and black. The platinum makes a really nice inner corner highlight. You can't see that. Then we have golden brown. The brown is beautiful. It's nice and deep, very similar color-wise to Marc Jacobs Earthquake, but I haven't put the longevity to the test. So it's brown and gold. And then we have burgundy, aubergine and rosé, which is like the most stunning plummy purple. And this is like the best kind of purple. And then a nice pinky highlighting one as well. So they're really pretty. I haven't put them to the test longevity wise yet. So I can't speak to that. But the colours are really nice. And they give you a bit of variety. As I said, I needed to get free shipping because I wasn't not doing it. And then I got a pair of lashes, and it was buy the lashes and you get the lash glue free. No, you got the eyeliners and the lashes and the pencil, and I needed a new lash glue, which was what got me over. So the lashes were the Lash in the Box. What style are you? Number 22, which are just a standard kind of demi-wispy, which is my go-to. And then this is the Colour Eyelash Adhesive. Latex free without 11 harmful ingredients in clear. So that is what I've purchased. Yes, I still have another one of these coming. This is the problem. This stuff has been sitting here for like 4 months, 5 months. 4 months? Nearly 5 months. See, end of October, I've been getting this since the start of June. So 4.5 months. So yes. If you guys enjoyed, give me a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments down below what you want to, if you want to know about any of these products or what you've purchased lately. Click subscribe to stay tuned for more videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.